Blackstone Audio presents AC/DC, The Savage Tale of the First Standards War, by Tom Mcnichol. Prologue. Negative and Positive. I've always had a healthy respect for electricity. Twice, it almost did me in. The first time was serious. I was 11 years old, hanging out with my friend Mike in his basement. We had liberated some of his father's tools from a chest, and were happily drilling, hammering, and sawing away the afternoon. I picked up a staple gun, which I had never used before, and began firing wildly like a Wild West gunslinger. There was a powerful recoil every time you shot a staple, so it seemed like you were doing something significant when you squeezed the trigger. Looking around, I noticed that some insulation in the ceiling was sagging a bit, nothing a dozen well-placed staples couldn't fix. I dragged a metal chair under the spot, climbed on top, and with one arm stretched over my head, Statue of Liberty style, began shooting staples into the insulation. It was difficult to aim while balancing on the chair, and one of the staples became embedded in a dark brown cord that ran along the edge of the ceiling. I'll just pull that staple out with my hand, I thought. The brown cord turned out to be a wire buzzing with 120 volts of electricity, the standard household current in the United States. When I touched the metal staple rooted in the wire, my body became part of the electrical circuit. The current raced into my hand, down my arm, across my chest, down my legs, through the metal chair, and into the ground, all at nearly the speed of light. The sensation of having electricity course through your body is hard to put into words. Benjamin Franklin, who was once badly shocked by electricity, though not while flying a kite, described the feeling in a letter to a friend. "I then felt what I know not how to describe," Franklin wrote, "a universal blow throughout my whole body from head to foot, which seemed within as well as without." A blow that seemed within as well as without. Yes. To me, the shock felt as though it was not simply running along the surface of my skin, but was burrowing deep inside my body. The current felt like hot metal had been poured into my veins, a powerful surge that raced into the bones and down the marrow. The electricity was entering my body through my hand, but it didn't feel like the current had any particular location. It was everywhere. It was me. The electricity flowing through my body was encountering resistance, which in turn was converted to heat. When people talk about criminals being fried in the electric chair, it's a fairly accurate description of what actually happens. I was slowly but steadily being cooked alive.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?